What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler, and today I've got probably the rarest sneaker ever featured on this channel. Like there's none of these, it's crazy.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Here it is, the Adidas Originals NMD R1 in the OG colorway, an incredible sneaker and one that is surprisingly not as hyped as it once was. I actually have here one of the rarest sizes ever made. It's the AFS size, which also apparently stands for action figure size. It's an incredibly well-made sneaker, obviously very comfortable. But before we jump into the sneaker itself, let's take a really quick look at the box. Here it is, the Adidas NMD R1 box. It's just kind of your standard Adidas Originals box. You've got the blue, you've got the white stripes, you've got the size tag right there. I mean, nothing really special about this box. It's just kind of your standard Adidas Originals box. I might not even keep this and just throw these guys in like a drop front box or something like that. Obviously, the AFS size is one of the rarest sizes ever made in the Adidas NMD R1, and that's mainly because there are very few people who can actually fit this shoe. I, as you guys know, have very small feet, and so this isn't a problem for me. But I mean, honestly, this sneaker is really crazy, mainly because of its super limited run. Like, this is a grail status sneaker. I mean, no one has one of these. These are so rare. These are like stupid rare, and the fact that I have one, like, I'm honestly truly blessed. I can't even believe it. I will say though that I did have to spend a pretty penny on this shoe. It wasn't cheap. I actually pulled it out of my fiance's wedding fund, so she's not too happy about that, or at least I'd assume that she's not gonna be when she finds out. I mean, when you compare it to the price of other grail status sneakers, it wasn't that much. Think like laptop price or like small car or something like that. Like I said, I am super blessed to have this sneaker. I mean, it's kind of crazy that I'm actually holding it. This is definitely a sneaker that I'm gonna wear when I'm traveling. I'm gonna wear it to sneaker cons and things like that. My thing is, like, whenever you buy a sneaker, you should wear it, you know? This is one of those sneakers that's just so dope, you have to wear it. Like, you can't just let this sit on a shelf. That would sort of be a waste. But enough of me just talking about how much I love this shoe. Let's get into the actual materials themselves. The upper of the sneaker, as you can probably tell, is just like your standard NMD R1s. It comes in this sort of black, really soft prime knit. I mean, if you've already seen my other review of the NMD R1 OGs, then you know what material this is, and I'll make sure to leave a link to that at the top of the screen. But I mean, it's super soft, super flexible, it feels great on foot. Breathability, I mean, is great, mainly because most of my foot doesn't actually fit in this sneaker. Running down the center of the shoe, you've got these black rope laces, which honestly I think could be more like thread laces. They're really small. Moving inside the sneaker, your foot is pretty much just up against the raw prime knit, nothing crazy there. You've got a black insole with the NMD branding, same as usual. As for fit, the AFS NMD R1 does seem to run a little bit small. As I always suggest, if you have a chance to try this shoe on first before you buy it, make sure to do that to make sure the sizing is right for you. And that's something I definitely had to do before I tried this sneaker. I dropped so much money on it, I had to try it on, and thank God it fit. Moving around to the back of the sneaker, you've got this black and white pull tab with the words "the brand" with 3 stripes written in white in a couple different languages. One thing shoot. Where did it go? Then moving down on the sneaker, you've got your standard NMD R1 Boost midsole. This time around, I do have to say the Boost is a little bit stiffer than I've noticed on other NMDs, and I'm not sure if that's just because it's like a harder material, or maybe the Boost pellets are smaller or something like that, but for whatever reason, it just didn't feel as good on foot. Of course, you've got the NMD Boost plugs in both blue and red, and that's the one thing that really drew me to the sneaker. I love the original NMD R1's colorway. I just think it's so clean, and it really reminds me of Lego blocks. In this case, though, probably more like a Mento. Then finally, moving to the bottom of the sneaker, you've got this black outsole with white cutouts to the Boost. Overall, the Adidas NMD R1 in the OG colorway, also in AFS sizing, which is so crazy to say, I can't believe I actually had this shoe, is incredible. It's extremely comfortable, it looks great on foot, it's an unbelievably good looking sneaker, and I just can't believe I have it. Ben, is it in your mouth? But that pretty much wraps up the review for today. Now, I would love to know your thoughts on the AFS NMD R1 OG and whether you're planning to get a pair for yourself, as if you don't have the money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe down below if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one. Yo, there's something really off about this tag.